And we're back.
Yes, we are, and it's a crazy day for me. There's a wall being ripped down near me, and a dog sobbing outside of my door. So apologies for everything.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, hey, it's just part of life.
But we do. Let's just start off with what happened last time. So we just recently did an interview with Hourglass Films. Check it out when you can because we had a lot of fun with those guys. So we'll put that somewhere.
Yes. Bless up Hourglass Films. You guys are great. And we're really excited once again to see Tangled Hero. And now,
Yes.
actually,
What are we doing this week, Ian?
we are back to DC. And oh well, hold on. I gotta open the show. This is Views, Reviews, and Interviews with Ian and Brendan. Cue the logo.
Bum bum.
Now, this week we are returning to DC after Peroto's Battle of the Bat Family, and we are going over to Last Resort Ideas with a Batgirl short fan film titled New Wings. Now, I mean, both Brendan and I have taken like 30-second peeks at it, so
it's very tempting. It looks fantastic.
It's looking pretty good so far. And so we've got both of them recording, and we're just gonna kind of hop right into it. I mean, oh right, we got to read the. I'm getting ahead of myself. We got to read the description. Let's show more.
Shut up. Okay, she's good.
She's the dog. Okay. How does a 16-year-old girl convince the most stubborn billionaire in Gotham she's a worthy successor to the Caped Crusader? New Wings follows Barbara Gordon after one her first nights of vigilantism. She comes home to find an unexpected house guest, Bruce Wayne, who she quickly discovers has more secrets than she does. This film is an unlicensed fan-film. Oh, I thought that was something else, man.
I accidentally hit play. First of all. Second of all.
And with the symbol and everything.
That is on your mind.
I know.
I did not.
Sorry.
You said that.
Oops. It starts the same.
Can we please keep this in? Can we please keep this in?
Yes. Okay. Wait.
First of all, that shows that he's doing way more than me. Because if somebody played a symbol like that, I wouldn't have even thought. I would have just been like, oh, whatever.
My mind, that's so weird, because my mind would have gone straight there. It wouldn't have even, thought about it being something else. Okay, sorry. This film is an unlicensed fan film and was made for purely non-profit recreational purposes.
Sorry,
Names and characters are owned by Warner Brothers and DC Comics. Now, this was written and directed by Franklin Ritch, who I've gotten in contact with, and he is down to do an interview later. Okay.
I'm crying right now.
Okay. This is starring Emma Catharine, Anthony Paderewski, and David H. Horne. Are you ready for our first Batgirl fan? Do you want to take a second?
Yeah.
To rejuvenate.
I'm like, you can see I'm crying right now. That was too funny. Okay.
Take a sip of water.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm okay now.
Okay, here we go.
That's the highlight of my day.
As always, we are on a YouTube watch party. Volume up full. Here we go. You want to hit play or should I hit play? Okay. I'm going to forget about it. I like the slow zoom in. It's pretty cool.
I need a second. I'm still.
Don't pause. No pausing. That was a rule.
I'm sorry. I don't know if we should put this version of me on the internet. Is the thing because I'm still in the state of laughing at it because the song is playing and it just can't. I can't have it leave my mind.
We just have to get past it, man. We just got to get past it.
I swear to God, I don't know if we're gonna cut around this or.
And it's a really good song too. I feel so bad.
I know for making it the porn intro. Because that's you. That's on you. I
know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay. I'm dying here. Okay.
Let's do it so that we don't take too long.
Can I just say, if this makes it in, I'm very sorry. I am very immature. Oh, my
Yeah.
eyes are turning green. Because it's the spring, and it happens every spring. My eyes get really light and like have this greenish tint, and it's happening.
Let's keep going. Come on, come on.
Whoa. Okay. Sorry, I got
Okay.
distracted.
No pausing.
Okay.
Okay. Good idea where we're starting. Mm.
This better get easier.
Yeah. Let's turn this along, you know. I can barely hear myself think. Hold on. I gotta say, right off the bat, I love this casting. Totally Barbara Gordon.
I'm loving this so far.
Yeah. Oh wait, is that Clayface?
Whoever this actress is, like, really suits the role.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad. I'm just reading.
Oh, good. Come downstairs for a minute.
Cover of the Batgirl logo. Nice, nice. Oh, tell me that's Clayface, man. Nice.
That is so well done. That
And the
effect.
music and everything. Oh man, that was great.
Bruce Wayne. Heard so much about you, Miss Gordon.
No,
Hi.
It's not every night a millionaire comes to visit you at your house.
that's
right?
nice.
Commissioner, it's billionaire.
My mistake. Well, don't be shy, Barb. Come down and mingle. Bruce here was just dropping off some prototypes for the boys at the GCPD. Thermoscopic goggles, radio frequency jammers. What do you call the underwater things again?
Rebreathers.
That's it. Ingenious stuff.
Oh, you can thank Fox and his team. I'm just a glorified delivery boy.
I'm sure you're more than just a pretty face, Mr. Wayne.
This casting
Say,
is
Barb,
Man,
didn't you
yeah.
take a field trip
All
to
three of
Wayne
them.
Tower?
Yeah, sure did.
What a treat. I'll bet that, excuse me a moment. Gordon here.
Genius setup too. If what's happening that I think is yep, there it is.
You've been reckless, Miss Gordon.
I have no idea what you could be talking about.
I'm flattered, really. But you're so far out of your depth, it's not even cute.
Look, I think you may be confusing me with someone else.
DNA, Barbara. You left a lot of it behind.
I did?
Does your father know you sneak out late at night to pick fights with criminals?
Does he know you've been doing the same thing, Mr. Wayne?
Look,
Setup is genius.
consider this.
Dialogue is fantastic.
Your secret, and you know mine. Your father is someone I greatly respect and admire. So I'm entrusting you with my identity, just like I'm entrusting that you will never do this again.
Do what now?
Stop following the Batman.
Actually, the Batwoman was not following the Batman.
That what?
She was following a lead. The Batman showed up late. And for the record, I think it was pretty clever of her to draw Clayface into Mr. Freeze's ice beam.
Listen here, young lady. Batman had a well-constructed plan that you compromised.
By getting the job done?
Why am I even arguing with you? You're a child. Don't go out past your bedtime.
Batwoman has no bedtime.
Fine. Do it again, and I will break both your legs. I'm not afraid to hurt
Foreshadowing.
you, but you can't get yourself killed.
Not foreshadowing, but you know what I mean. Break both the legs. Right?
What is up with Batgirl in the wheelchair?
No, is that... Oh, wait.
That
There's
is
like...
entirely the wrong thing to take from this. Speaking of hair, you have some Carlo on you.
Thanks for karate chopping his hand off, by the way.
I'll explain
Wait, you did a DNA
Barbara
test
Gordon
in
after.
10 minutes?
I'm the world's greatest detective.
Just not the most modest.
Sorry about that.
Oh, not at all, Commissioner.
You two won't believe what I just heard on the telephone.
What is it, Dad?
There was an explosion at this parking garage where an arms deal was taking place. According to a couple of witnesses, Two-Face got greedy with Victor Freeze. Luckily, Batman and, I guess, a friend of his stepped in and took Freeze down. But Two-Face got away. I didn't know that Batman had friends.
Are you sure it was Two-Face?
How many criminals do you know with 50% of their body burned to a crisp?
I mean, what if it was someone pretending to be Two-Face?
An imposter? What makes you say that, Barb?
Oh, right. Like Clayface. Yeah.
'Cause Harvey Dent used to come by your office all the time, remember? He used to tell me how everyone deserved equal shares. You say he got greedy with Freeze? Dent doesn't seem like the kind of person to want more than his fair half.
Huh.
Gordon, did you ever hear of that actor who killed all of his fellow cast members?
You talking about Basil Carlo? Yeah, I remember that creep.
I don't watch the news much, but I've heard he's become quite the expert of disguise.
Yeah, I know. They call him Clayface now.
That's right. That's it.
No offense, Wayne, but I think you've watched one too many of the man's monster movies.
Yes, sir. You're probably right. I do love movies.
Is that right?
It's a great
You got a
way. I just
favorite?
gotta say. I gotta hand it to him.
A favorite
Great
movie?
way to set up
Yeah.
this whole thing.
I watch a lot of foreign
sure.
films at home. I've had bad experiences in the theaters.
Oh.
Well,
Wow.
I used to
Wow.
love
There's so
movies.
many subtle references in
Nowadays,
this.
criminals feel like they're from a world of fiction. Back when I was your age, sweetie,
This
criminals
is
didn't
so
have
well
names,
done.
and all they wore on their faces were ski masks. Nowadays, they have to be half a zoo creature or a Lewis Carroll character.
They're getting more like
That's
Dr.
awesome.
Thomas Elliot, for instance. He's got a really intense look.
And the opera
He's
in
a
the
mummy
back.
surgeon who
This is
wears an
all...
overcoat.
I've never even heard of this guy. She keeps track of all. Have you ever heard of this mummy surgeon before?
Yeah, I think I went to school with him.
That's because it's your generation, Bruce. The Batman generation. I can't figure him out either. I want to think that he's doing the right thing, but some days it's hard to pick up after his mess.
I completely agree with you, sir. Batman is not the long-term solution. It's our police and the justice system that's ultimately going to fix this city. As long as Batman answers to you and the people of Gotham, I think the fool can kill himself whatever way he wants.
He's not a fool.
You look up to him, don't you, Barb?
More than just that. He reminds me that hope is a strength, not a weakness. He may not agree with me, but I see compassion alongside his brutality.
But what he's doing is still grossly irresponsible. Even though he wants to inspire people to be good, which I think he does. I don't think good is necessarily what he thinks he's doing.
Well, maybe not the kung fu part of it, but if someone wanted to fight crime like him, better they follow under his moral umbrella than someone like Rachel.
Wow, I know we've been silent
Plus,
like most of this time, but like I can't
like
like
Raish,
stop watching.
Batman won't live forever.
This
Yeah,
is
that's a really good point, Dad. Batman's gonna die someday.
Batman's not
This
that old.
is
I
so
think you're just bitter because the Caped Crusader
Like
keeps
the
stealing
wit-
some of
and
your
it's
wins.
just like
No, you can have it. Batman needs
I'm
resources.
glued to this
He doesn't
Yeah.
need
in a way that I
sidekicks.
haven't
What
been
I
glued
think
to
Mr.
other
Wayne is getting
fan
at is
films.
that emotional connections may compromise Batman, and that's why he rejects help. Batman is so steadfast because he has nothing to lose, but that can't always be the case. I think he's afraid of the fact that he has to face loss just like everyone else. I think what scares him more is the fact that there are people.
Does she
in
have a
Gotham
sorry
just
t-shirt
like
on?
him. People
Man, I
who
love
wanna
that
protect
game.
The city.
I was
And
gonna
when
say
they
that
look up
right
at
off
the
the
night
bat.
sky and they see
I think
his
she
symbol,
does.
the
That's
symbol
sorry,
that you
yeah.
put there, Dad,
I
that
recognize that
they know
R
that
anyway.
they don't have to be afraid. Batman can't stop them from feeling that way. One day he'll have to face the truth. He's not as alone as he wants to be.
It's deep, man.
And, I feel that even though he's dark and brooding on the surface,
Oh, Jesus.
deep down he has a heart.
You all right, sweetie?
I'm fine, just a little throat thing.
Where's your nearest restroom? Thank you so much.
What a character.
He's a lot taller on TV.
You know, I know he seems like a bit of a sheltered yuppie, but he means well. Even if his personal life is a bit excessive. Don't ever ask that man what he does for fun.
Yeah, I bet it's illegal.
Oh. It can wait.
Dad, you should answer it.
You sure?
Dad, answer it.
I suppose you're right.
Sorry, yeah.
He'll only be gone for another 30 seconds. What did you do with the rest of Clayface's frozen hand?
It's in the trash bag upstairs.
Go get it now.
Wait, how did he know?
He took a piece of Clayface off of her hair.
No, that he'd only be gone for another 30 seconds. Oh.
Because...
I think your butler just called me.
Oh.
Oh.
Protective, and I never checked my phone. You just want to know us here?
That's right.
Typical Alfred.
Smart. Whoa.
Jim.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
I just want to thank you
That
for
is
everything you've done.
fucking great.
Bruce, what you went through as a child,
is-
I wouldn't wish on anyone. You've done a lot of good things for this city, and I want you to know I
Oh,
appreciate all of them.
My God.
I waited until
That is
my
so
40s
great.
to have a kid, and it was partly because I wasn't sure I would survive this city. But I also want to make this a safe place.
It's like
for my daughter to grow up.
wow.
Hope
It's
someday
like gripping, man. I
that
mean,
can happen.
Barb, you okay?
I'm all good, Dad. Just slipped.
Barbara seems like a sweet girl.
Sweet and talented. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, and acrobatics.
Multi-talented.
And she has incredible balance. Let me go
he
check.
has incredible balance. I slipped.
Here, I reconfigured the molecules to make it fluffy.
What? How'd you do that?
It was a joke, Bruce. I stuffed it into a tacky pillow.
These are the kind of mistakes we can't afford to make.
That is
Sorry, I didn't think the
amazing.
would thaw so quickly. Did you just say we?
All good, Barb?
Yeah, Dad. All good.
I was just telling Bruce here about your extracurricular activities.
Yeah, where do you find all the time?
Coffee. I find the time in coffee.
She'll stay up on that damn computer of hers for hours.
Dad.
Not that I
Damn.
mind. She's a technical wizard. She helps me with
What?
my taxes.
Dad.
You don't say.
So gross.
Special, just a bit of
It's
basic.
so
Especially
gross.
the
and I-
sound.
To Falcone's email once.
That takes a little bit more than just basic coding, doesn't it?
It was an accident.
The second biggest mob in Gotham is no accident. I'm proud of you, sweetie. Just don't do it again.
Was it even legal?
Well, she did it anonymously. We have no proof it was her. But, tell him how I knew it was you, Barb.
I misspelled the word necessarily.
She always does. But still, it led to the
Nice.
arrest of 5 murderers and saved the lives of 2 missing persons. So, I only grounded her for 2 weeks.
Oh.
Did you hear that? Oh, for Pete. What could it possibly be this
Again. Oh my God. The phone calls.
Come on.
Sorry, it is sorry.
Do we?
Planning ahead, do you have it?
Yes. No.
Mr. Wayne?
What?
How did they do that?
Should've
It
never
looks
gotten involved.
so
That
good.
is
me.
all
No.
genius.
Oh!
Set his hands on fire.
Count it out.
Wait, no.
I don't get how this thing even works. Does the hand have its own nervous system or something?
Stopped trying to analyze this sort of thing a long time ago.
Why are you holding the knife?
I'm not the one holding the knife.
He's standing right there. Well, cuff him. Why not? Well, cuff the one that he does have. I don't know, to a pipe or something.
To a pipe or something.
This never gets easier.
No. Ow.
Wow.
Planning ahead. Did my dad also mention that I take pottery classes? Wow, no wonder you hate clowns.
You two are never going to believe this. Basil Carlo just turned himself in.
You're kidding.
No, he confessed to the entire deal with Victor Freeze.
Oh, he must have been
Says he
feeling the
just
pain of the
wants
hand.
his hand back. Apparently, he's in a lot of pain.
Oh.
Well, I've got to head into the station for the questioning. Sorry about this, Barb.
Wow.
Seems that the only nights I get to spend with my daughter are the ones where Batman lightens the load.
It's okay, Dad.
I should be going too, Commissioner. Hope you enjoyed the new tech. And I'll be seeing you around, Miss Gordon.
What a night, right? Wait till your friends at school find out who you've been schmoozing with. Well, if I'm
Odd way to
going
put
into
it, but
the office,
okay.
I better grab a coat.
He left his watch.
Ask him about internships.
Mr. Wayne. Think you forgot your watch.
You can call me Bruce. And I didn't forget it.
Hmm.
Anything you'd like to say before I leave?
Look, I'm sorry you don't approve.
Not the
but my
apology I
dad
wanted.
can't handle all the city's
That's
chaos on
not
his own.
true.
And unless we help
It's my
him,
burden, not
he
yours.
needs the both of us.
He needs you to stay safe.
He's going to die, Bruce. This city will kill him. I lost my mother. I will not lose my father.
How did she die?
She's not dead.
Oh. Sorry.
Look, if you don't want me around, maybe we can divide the territory.
I don't know
I
that
can take
part
on
of the
petty crime while
story.
you take on the larger villains.
That symbol on your costume? It's more than just a bat, Barbara. It's something more important. Something you don't yet... Damn it, act natural.
Nice car, man.
Thank you. Don't ever spend a year in Bhutan. All you're gonna eat is rice.
And yams, right?
Yams if you're lucky. But mostly rice. And snow. Something you don't yet understand.
The
so you
music
have two
is
choices.
killing me. Oh man.
You either change your outfit, or you meet me on top of the Ace Chemical Building tomorrow night and begin your training.
Really?
There's no use in arguing. Even if I do break both your legs, you're gonna find a way to do it.
There it is
So,
again.
The hell with it. But you're still a kid. You have a lot to learn. Batgirl.
Wait,
Nice.
what time should I get there?
You'll know.
I will?
Yes. Woo! Yeah, I can't do that, but yeah.
This movie is unreal.
Wait, don't pause through the credits. I want to listen. I'm floored. I'm speechless, man. New wings. New wings.
That was very, very, very good. That was.
All right,
There's
I'll
so
talk
much
about
here.
I'll start by talking about the film aspects of it, and then, well, I mean, unless you want to go first, you go first.
I just want to say, like, this looked so good, was so unbelievably consistent with everything. I believe that there are, like, it's just, I can't even put into words how much I like this. On the downside of meter, as we have said, I would give this a 9.5 out of 10.
I'm going to go all the way. I'm going to give it a 10. I'm going to give it like...
I was going to say, I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
This was perfect. this was beautifully done. Um, yeah, I want to know who you are now. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, wow. Like, all right, I'm gonna get all technical for a second. So, crew members, if you're watching, here I go. You ready? First of all, I loved the lighting. Oh my God. Like, let me see if I can find a good example. Oh, the one shot that really stood out to me was this one. That right there. I don't know. There's just something so creepy about being like the Godfather lighting, like we were talking about in that other episode, like where your eyes are shadowed. It looks a whole lot creepier. Now I've got glare. Yeah, it looks a
for
whole lot
sure,
creepier.
for sure.
And they use that a whole lot in this. And I mean, even in like a house, you know, it just looked so great. You know, it looked so good. And I think well,
Everything
that's
about the
first.
acting was 100% on point. And Bruce Wayne, and he was perfectly cast, and so was everybody. All three of them were just unbelievably great at their jobs. So good job, guys.
Good job.
Also, it was so great to see this dynamic sort of in the. I feel like we don't see as much the early days of Batgirl, and I think it was such a pleasure to see that, and I just enjoyed this thoroughly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So because a lot of fan films is that too dark? What do you think? Is that is this good?
it doesn't
This?
matter. It looks
Um
fine.
um yeah, wow. I mean, yeah, like you were saying, like we don't I mean, when you think of fan films, you think of Batman, you know, you think of Spider-Man. You think of like popular male characters like that, and you don't see a whole lot of female-led fan films. And I think they executed it perfectly here, you know. And I mean, they worked within the confines of DC yet still made it their own. And I
Yes,
think
and
that
I'm
was
gonna
awesome.
say this, and if it sounds bad, we should cut what I say here. And I'm just like preemptively saying this, but I think that a lot of movies do empowering women in a way that
Mhm.
makes it really seem like that's the goal.
Yeah.
Um,
Like
and I'm trying to
should
really
I call
word
out
this.
should I call out the movies that come to mind
No,
instantly?
don't call them out because we're
I'm
gonna get.
not them out. Okay.
But I'm trying to word this
Huh, yeah.
very carefully to make me not seem like a
Yeah.
misogynist.
Well,
I am
'cause
not.
no, like I can
Um,
I've said this enough that I can phrase it in a way that sounds
but
morally
this
okay.
one did it right.
Yeah.
This one did. It
Because
was empowering, and
it's not I'm a specific gender, like that's why I'm important. It's I
no,
know stuff and
that's
that's why
exactly
I'm
the right way to
important.
put it.
Like
Um, yeah, and I was gonna say, like, I'm
that
always
was
have to be
perfect.
super careful around those things. So, like, in 15 years, if that comes back and I'm like doing comedy somewhere, and they're like, "You're a f***ing bigot" or whatever, like, I don't want to get that. I
Right.
don't want to get that.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Wow. And I mean, come on, like you gotta hand it to, to I'm blanking out on the name. Franklin Rich, man. Franklin Rich. He's the director. He directed this. This whole thing between the acting, the cinematography, the lighting, and the casting, I guess you could go down to the fundamentals of it. Plus the fact that you got us to stay silent for the majority of the movie,
Guys,
having it be that gripping. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
it was like you honestly didn't even need this video. You didn't even need this one because it was basically just us watching it with our jaws on the floor. Uh, so you go click their thing right now, please. Just
Dang.
I,
It's
I
19
watching.
minutes out of your time, you know.
It's 19 minutes out of your time,
Wait,
and
hold on.
it's
We got to scan for
oh
post credits. Hold up.
is there a post credits
I'm
scan?
looking. No, there is not. I just had to make sure. Like,
That
'cause I want more. I want more now, you know? Like,
and then
I mean,
whoever played Batgirl,
Emma
hi,
Catherine.
Emma Catherine,
Hi.
hi,
Yeah.
great job.
Awesome.
That was so good. In so many different ways.
It was. It really was. It really was. And I
No,
mean,
I honestly think that this is it. Like we talked about how good it was. There's no improvement
there's
to
nowhere
be
to
made.
go. Yeah.
There's nowhere to
Like,
go with this
there's
episode. This is the blandest episode because this film was so real. It's so good.
well, and I'm trying to think because like usually I have some sort of weird little nitpick.
Nope, zero, nada.
Like, I mean, and can we talk about that Clayface hand? Like for
Was,
two hot
can you?
minutes?
I need to know. Like, was that a glove? Was that
Don't
like somebody?
answer it. Don't answer it yet. We want to know in the interview.
We want to know in
Yeah.
the interviews. These are
In
just
the interview.
hypothetical questions I'm asking. I'm
Wow.
putting out there right now. Yeah.
Like,
I'm. Oh,
let me find it.
Jesus Christ, that was such a good movie.
Let me find it. Like, that was better than a lot of like DC actual like licensed DC movies.
I said that beats
Where's
Suicide
that-
Squad
where's that
and Batman
damn
versus
hand?
Superman and Wonder
Where's
Woman
that
1984.
damn
It
hand?
beats all three of those.
And like it's weird. I'm looking now and like any still from this looks like it could be like a listed still, you know. Like you could just go to any moment and it could be like still 28 of 47, you know. And it just looks right. It looks all of this looks like it could totally just be taken and put onto the reel of stills, you know.
And
Okay, I can't find the hand.
I'm
but-
gonna post this to you guys, Warner Brothers, if you ever see this one day. Please
I'm
put
gonna
us
say.
in charge of stuff. Please. Like,
Okay.
I am so serious because there are people out there that are putting out better shit than you are, and it's the truth. There's
And we will
no
find
denying it.
And we will tell
We-
you.
I could look at my phone through a DC movie that had come out recently. I cannot say the same for this one. I could not say the same. It's why are we like that? Why are we in a world where there are movies that are made by big studios?
Because
suck,
because here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna. So, Ready Player One, right? Going back to the theory that like fans can make better movies than the actual like companies. And so you know how Ready Player One is all about like the 80s references, Back to the Future, yada yada. Steven Spielberg directed it. And I have been steadfast in thinking that Steven Spielberg should not have directed it because he created those things, you know? And I feel like if you gave it to a fan, they might be able to do it better, if that makes any sense. Like, it's Steven Spielberg, and he should be directing everything, but not his own stuff. Not an homage to his own things, you know?
Yes, I completely agree. And I find myself constantly frustrated with studios and the way they've been doing things and the way they've been executing things. Disney, Marvel, and Warner, and all of those are the three big companies. Disney, Marvel being sort of one, and Warner being a close second in my frustration. This proves it. This proves that my frustration is valid. And I think it's like, I don't think I've ever had this kind of reaction to a fan film before, so I think that's why it's this new and this like amazing feeling that I'm getting. But like, these people should be in charge of the next DC movie, hands down. Like, it's
man,
completely unfair.
Call up Franklin Ritch, call up Emma Catherine, call up the director of photography Britt Tammany? I don't know. Call up Laurel Wilson. Call up Anthony Paderewski and David H. Horne. They do good stuff. They do awesome stuff. And even though this was released in 2018, no, this isn't new.
It aged beautifully. It aged so well. There's nothing to say. Have a
Lord,
good
you
day.
guys.
Smash all the buttons. Key
Lord.
mash, please.
Final wrap-up thoughts. Go. Then I'll take.
Loss of words. 10 out of 10. Best fan film I've ever seen. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the shit that you're supposed to do. If you've made it to the end of the video, comment duty with an IE.
Nope, don't do that because we will not respond to you. No, my final wrap-up thoughts are I really desperately want to talk to you guys about all of this.
If we could have just done this interview 5 seconds after, I think it would have been perfect. I think it would have been perfect.
And
I
want to know
do.
how you did stuff because that was mind-blowingly amazing.
This is going to be exciting. I'm very excited.
Really going to be fun. But yeah.
So everyone, while you're at it, while you're here, click the button with all of our videos. Watch the one we just did with Hourglass Films. Check out Tangled Hero First Look Reaction. Check out our interview with Toronto. Did I do it?
You did it. You did it, man.
I did it. I did it, guys.
You did it.
Be proud of me.
First time ever, Brendan pronounces Toronto right.
Watch the one we did with Toronto. Watch Toronto's film, Battle of the Bat Family. The links are all down here. We got Instagram. We got Twitter. We're working on a Facebook page. It ain't up yet.
Is it?
Dude,
oh, I thought it was. Okay,
not.
never mind.
It's
not. Never mind.
It's not fully up, but we're working on it.
Fully up.
Instagram, Twitter. Click them. Subscribe. Hit the bell. Key mash. Do all the things. See you next week. Cue the exit music.
We just got to pretend like there's something playing because there will be something playing. But here we go. All right. Cue the exit screen. We'll see you guys next week when we sit down, hopefully, with Last Resort ideas. Have a good day, everybody, and we'll see you next time.